And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won the three-point contest,
Yeah.
so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get.
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Blatch out there with Kevin Love, and it's McClung in at point guard.
They're really struggling defensively, giving. Up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
From deep.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. No good off the front iron.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Gortat. There's a good screen. He feeds it to Crowder. Back to Gortat. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Cavaliers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 6 games out.
And when you look at Boston, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall in the perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he's good on the second. Boston leading by 11. Sullinger the screen. Strong, guarded by Shumpert. Back to Thomas, just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Shumpert passes to McClung. Launches it. The shot will not go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, The defenders seem to just wave their white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line of the Celtics, Jared Sullinger.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Cleveland also making some changes. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Freak dishes to Thompson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yes.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Rozier. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Sullinger. And Cleveland also making a change. Williams is with the new group. A different look now for Cleveland. Here's Irving. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, McCloud in at 2-guard. Kevin Love out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Blatch, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. Irving against Thomas. It's Bradley on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Dishes it to Love. Offensive rebound. Blatch played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And Thomas, here we go. And he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
He dishes it to Sullinger. Thomas a screen. And Sullinger kicks to Bradley. The 19-foot shot pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bradley's got 7 points. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Love the pass to McCloud. Gortat with the rebound. Celtics leading by 10. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Bradley, no one around him. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 9 points for Avery Bradley.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Outside jumper. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Isaiah Thomas is second.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
Here's McLeod. Misses off the right iron.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. And so he's able to get one of two.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Celtics leading by 15. Passes it to Rozier. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are